Solve this one. I'm going by a sequence. I'm taking the easy ones first, then we'll eventually figure out the difficult ones. Try to solve this. If you don't get, I'll solve.
It is, sir, option A.
Option
A.
Option A, 80. Why do you think that is the answer?
Sir, LCM is multiple of LCM.
Yes. So the basic thing what we are learning is LCM will always be a multiple of your HCM. Multiple of your HCM. In this case, 60 is also a multiple of 12. 36 is also a multiple of 12. 24 is also a multiple of. The only number which is not multiple is what? 80. So this can never be their LCM. Understanding why it is your LCM?
Yes.
Okay. Then moving away from it. Try this. What should we find? First, figure out what should we find. Whether we should find HCF or whether we should find LCM. LCM. Why we are finding? I'll give you one more hint. In the last class, I gave you 2 hints how to find why among HCF and LCM. To find first is if your options are bigger, then we'll find LCM.
LCM. Yes, sir.
If your options are smaller, then we'll find HCF.
HCF.
This was one primary hint we used in the last class. One more was if the question mentions least, then we'll find LCM. If the question mentions highest, then we'll find HCF. And in this class, I'll teach you one more trick. If the question has divisible by, then we'll find LCM. If it is saying divisible by. If your question has divides, then we'll find HCF. So the question has divisible by. Have to find LCM. And one more trick is it is asking for least. So that is one more. Understanding what we are doing here? Now tell me the answer for this. The answer for this question is the least perfect square, which is divisible by 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The LCM you are getting of 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is the LCM you are getting? The only thing I can divide is 3 ones are. 4 will keep it as it is. 5, 2, 7. Don't think so. Anything will not be able to divide it further. 5 2 is 10. 7 4 is how much? 3 4 is 12. 12 7s are 84. And the number is how much? 840. Yes or no? 840 is the LCM, but 840 is not a perfect square. What is the meaning of perfect square? Perfect square is a number which is exactly divisible by same number twice. Your 16 is divisible by 4 and 4. So I can write it as 4 into 4. 25 is what? 5 into 5. Getting this? Now, your LCM was 840. I'll teach you how to do sums like this. These are new kind of sums. What you have to do is 840 is divisible by, let's see, you have to keep on dividing it. This is next chapter. Actually, this is square root chapter, but I'm teaching it here only. Understand what we are doing. We'll divide the 840. How we are solving for your LCM, we'll do it in the same manner. 2 1s are, 2 4s are, 2s are, 0s are, 2 2s are, 1s are, 0s are. Now I'll divide it by 3. 3 7s are, 0s are. Then I'll divide it by 7. 7 10s are. Then 5 2s are, 2 1s are. Getting this? Now what can I write this number as? I can write this as 2 into 2 into 3 into 7 into 5 into 2. Now understand here, for a perfect square, what we want pair of two numbers. Well, 16 is what? 4 into 4. It is a pair of 2 4s. Similarly, for 36, we had pair of 2 6s. For 121, we had pair of 2 11s. Getting this? Now, here, we found out the LCM. LCM was 840. But we don't have the pairs. We have to form pairs. How will you form pairs? We have 2 2s. This can be taken as 1 2. Getting this? But we have only 1 3. So what I'll do, I'll multiply by 1 more 3. I have only 1 7. So I'll multiply by 1 more 7. I have only 1 5. So I'll multiply it by 1 more 5. I have only 1 2. So I'll multiply it by 2. Getting this? Why we are multiplying it? To make it a perfect square. We have found out the LCM, but we have to make it a perfect square also. How will you make a number perfect square? There was only 1 3. I gave it 1 more 3. There was only 1 7. I gave it 1 more 7. There was only 1 5. I gave it 1 more 5. There was only 1 2. So I gave it 1 more. Now what is the LCM? LCM was 840. Yes or no? We have to multiply this extra part. What is that extra part? 3 7 5 2. 3 into 7 into 5 into. So 5 into 2 is how much? 10. 3 into 7 is 21. So my final answer will be 840 into 210. How much will this be? Calculate karo. Calculate and tell me the answer. 840 into 220. What is 840 into 210? How you have to multiply it? First we'll take 2 zeros apart. 2 zeros apart is what? 0, 0. Now I'll take 21 4s. What is 21 4s? 84. Yes or no? Now we have to take 21 8s. What is 21 8s? 21 8s is how much? 168. Then I'll add 8 to it. So it will become 176. So your answer is 16400. So that was in your D option. Understanding what we did here? I'll explain the problem again, see it properly. Today we'll solve only 7 to 8 problems, but all of them are very different. All of them are different varieties. I've taken out from last 3 years question papers. This is what the new trend is. First we found out the LCM. LCM was 840. We wrote it like this. Then we have found out that 3 did not have a pair, 7 did not have a pair, 5 did not have a pair, and 2 did not have a pair. So we gave the pairs to it. It became what? 3 into 7 into 5 into 2. Now I multiplied my LCM by these extra numbers. Answer came out to be 17640. Understanding this? Can we move ahead? This we have solved. Try this. This is also a different sum. We have done a similar sum. All you have to do is find LCM of this. What you getting? What should we find? Should we find LCM or HCF? What should we find? LCM. Why we have to find LCM? Because your options are bigger than the given numbers. What are your given numbers? Your given numbers are 252, 308 and 198. But the options are in minutes. They are to 40 minutes, 20 minutes like this. So your options are bigger than your given number. So we'll have to find LCM. Now I have to find the LCM of 252, 308, 198. Solve this. If nothing is possible also, I can divide it by 2. 2 12s are. 1 is the remainder, 6 are. 1 5 4. And this is 99. Yes or no? Now we'll divide it by 3. 3 4s are. 2s are. Can I divide it by 3? Can I divide it by 3? Can I divide by 3? I don't think so I'll be able to divide this number 154 by 3, so I'll keep it as it is. But I can divide by 99 by 3, so it will be 33. Can divide by one more 3. 3 14s are. So 154 I'll keep it as it is, but it will be 11. Now I'll divide it by 11. 14 I cannot divide it by 11, but 154 I can divide. 11 ones are 11. 4 remains, it will be 44. So it will be 14 and 11. Sorry, ones are 11. So my answer is 14. I have to keep it as it is. Now I'm left with 14, 14, 1. I'll divide by this 14 by 14 ones are 14 ones are. What is the LCM now? LCM is 2 into 3 into 11 into 14. Yes or no? So what is the product of 2 into 3 into 3 into 11 into 14? What will be it? Multiply it and see. How much will this be? This will be 2772 seconds.
Option D, sir.
Sorry?
Option D.
Option D. Yes. Now we have to divide it by 60. If I divide by 60, I will get what? 46 minutes, 12 seconds. Divide it, you'll get 2772 divided by 60. 2772 divided by 60. Proper division also, if you do, you'll get it 2772 by 60. Do it like this, you'll get the answer. It will be 46 minutes, 12 seconds. Only difficult part in here was finding the LCM because the numbers are very big. Understanding this? Okay, can we move ahead? Have we copied?
Sir.
Yeah.
Second.
Yeah. Should wait, you're copying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, copy. Done? Okay. To next question. Try this one. We had a very similar question in 2022. I did not get the question today, but I remember it was very similar to this. So try it. You solve it using your basics, you will get the answer. Use the basics as I've told you. I'll solve it for you guys. See here. The product of two integers P and Q is 7168. Huh?
Option A, sir.
Option A. 256. No, 256 is wrong. I'll tell you how to solve this. The product of two integers P into Q is equal to 7168. And the HCF is given as 16. They are asking sum of these two integers. What is the sum of these two integers? P plus Q is how much? This is the question. So how will you solve this? As I have told you, your numbers can be written as, your first number can be written as HCF into X. And your second number can be written as HCF into Y. Getting this? So I can write my first number as, what is the HCF now? 16? 16 into X. My second number can be written as 16 into Y, which is equal to 7168. Or 16 into 16 into X into Y is equal to 7168. Now cancel your numbers. Whatever you can cancel, cancel it. 16 ones are 16 5s it is
80.
16 5s it is 80. So 16 4s 16 4s is how much? 64.
64.
Yes or no? If 54 is minus, subtracted from 71, my remainder will be 7. Then it will become 76. So no?
4, sir.
16 4s. What will be 16 4s? Again 64. 76 minus 64 will be
12.
12 and it will be 128. 16 is 128. Getting this, you have to know how to cancel this. Now I can cancel one more time. 16 ones are 16 twos are 32. Again 12 is the remainder, it will become 128. So it will be 28. Getting this, so x into y is equal to 28. So now look at this. This is one more concept. This is a concept of co-prime. Write the heading, small heading over there, co-prime. Co-prime. There are few concepts, I'll explain them when I'll be solving sums only because that will be better. What is a co-prime number? A number, sorry, two numbers which have no common factors. Two numbers which have no common factors. Or their HCF is equal to 1. Two numbers which have no common factors or their HCF is 1. These numbers are called as co-prime. Now we have to find co-prime pairs. By multiplying two numbers, I am getting 28. What can be the two numbers? Can anybody tell me what can be the two numbers? What are the two numbers by multiplying which I will get 28? I can get 28 using 4 into 7. Yes or no?
Yes.
4 into 7 is what? 4 into 7 is 28 and 4 and 7's HCF is also 1. So these are my co-prime pairs. I cannot write it as 14 into 2. Why I cannot write it as 14 into 2? Because my HCF will be 2 here. Getting this? If my HCF is anything other than 1, then we cannot call it as co-prime pair. We can take 1 and 28, but they are telling P is what? P is greater than 60. Yes or no? If I take 1 and 28, so my first number will be what? 16 into 1. Getting this? 16 into 1 will be what? 16. My number has to be more than 60. So I cannot take 1. So only thing which I am left with is 4 and 7. So your numbers are, what are your numbers? Your first number is HCF into X. I have taken HCF as 16 and I'll take the X as 4. This I'll take it as 4 and this I'll take it as Y. So my first number will be 16 into 4. Second number will be 16 into 7. What is 16 into 4? What is 16 into 4?
64.
64. So 7 will be 100. What are they asking? They are asking sum of the numbers. Sum of the numbers is P plus 64 plus 100. What is 64 plus 100?
176.
170. Your option 176 is correct. Understood? This is a new kind of problem. I have taken this, even though this has appeared in 2018, I have taken this because I think this is a very new kind of, and we had seen a very similar one in 2022 also. Understood what we did here? First, we multiplied the numbers because they had given product as 7168, and then we took the first number as HCF into X and second number as HCF into Y. Using everything, we found out X into Y. As we found out X into Y, we had to find co-prime pairs. We assumed the numbers 4 and 7, and then we took first number as 4 and second number as 7. Getting this? Copied? If you have copied, I will open the next question. Let's move on to the next question. solve this one. This came in the last year question paper also. Same, almost similar question. If x plus k is the HCF of x square plus 5x plus 6 and x square plus 8x plus 15, then what is the value of k? I'm not solving those sums which you have solved in the last sessions also. So I'm not taking those kind of examples. I'm taking only the unique kind of examples in this class actually. So all the questions what you see are very unique to each other. Now look at the question. This is a quadratic equation. How many of you know how to solve quadratic equation? What is the value of x square plus 5x plus 6? How can I solve this quadratic equation? I'll break this middle term. Quadratic equation basically means on addition the number should turn out to be 5 and on multiplication the number should be turned out to be 6. So I can write my 5x as x square plus 3x plus 2x plus 6. If I take x as common, I'll be left with x plus 3. And if I take 2 as common, I'll be left with here x plus 3. Now I'll take x plus 3 itself as common, so I'll be left with x plus 2. What are these? These are called as factors. Remember, these are called as factors. Now you have to equate this x plus 3 is equal to 0 or x plus 2 is equal to 0. Then x will become what? Minus 3 and x will become minus 2. These are called as what? These are called as roots. This x plus 3 and x plus 2 are called as factors, and x equal to minus 3 and x equal to minus 2 are called as roots. Okay. Join back, we'll continue with the same thing. Your meeting will end now. Join back using the same. Write it down. I will be holding it till the meeting ends, so write it down. How to find factors and how to find roots. How to basically solve a quadratic equation. Join back using the same link after you're done. So you understood what are the roots and what are the factors. Now can you find the roots and factors of the number of one more, matlab, x square plus 8x plus 15? Try this. Here we found out the roots and factors of the given thing. Now can we find out the remaining part, that is x square plus 8x plus 15? These two things are not required for this question, but I'm trying to explain one concept here. Now, if I wanted this factors and roots, this is one way, but this is a very lengthy way. Your exam will not allow you to solve it like this. How to do it directly? See here. On addition, I should get 8. On multiplication, I should get 15. So my numbers are 5 and 3. Yes or no? My numbers are 5 and 3. 5 3 it will be 15. So what can I do? I'll just change the sign. What is the sign here? Here we have plus 5 and here also we have plus 3. So I'll change the sign. I'll change it to minus. So my roots are x equal to minus 5 or x equal to minus 3. Getting this? Similarly, we could have done it here also. On addition, we are getting 5. On multiplication, we are getting 6. So my roots were what? My roots were 3 into 2 plus 3 and plus 2. So my roots will be negative of that. What is the negative of plus 3? It will be minus 3. And what is the negative of plus 2? It will be minus 2. So my roots are minus 3 and minus 2. Similarly, we can find it as minus 5 and minus 3 for this given equation. Getting this? Now, what is the meaning of your roots are minus 5 and minus 3? The meaning of this roots are minus 5 and minus 3 is if I substitute minus 3 in this equation, I'll get 0 as the answer. If I substitute minus 3 or minus 5 in the given equation, I'll get 0 as the answer. So let us say we'll substitute here. Instead of x, we'll substitute it as minus 5. So it will become what? Minus 5 square plus 8 into minus 5 plus 15. Yes or no? Now what is minus 5 the whole square? 25. 8 into minus 5 is 40 plus 15. What is 25 plus 40? 40. What is 40 minus 40? 0. Getting this? What we have done here? We have the meaning of our roots is if you substitute it in the given equation, your answer will turn out to be 0. Understanding what we are trying to do here? Now, with all these basics, you can try it with your minus 3 also. If I do it for minus 3, it will become what? Minus 3 square. What is minus 3 square? 9. What is 8 into minus 3? 8 into minus 3 is minus 24 plus 15. Plus 15. Why we are taking plus 15? 9 plus 15 is 24. 24 minus 24 is what? 0. This is the meaning. This is the meaning of your roots. If you substitute back them your equation, your final answer will turn out to be 0. Getting this?
Yes.
Now with this basic, try to solve this. Now what they are telling you x plus k is the HCF of x square plus 5x, x square plus 8x plus 15. Then what is the value of k? Understanding? If x plus k is the HCF. HCF means what? HCF itself means highest common factor. So HCF is also a factor. If HCF is factor, then x plus k is equal to 0 or x equal to minus k. Getting this? X plus k is equal to 0 as we have done here. We have done here what? X plus 3, x plus 2 are the factors. X plus 3 is equal to 0. We have equated to 0. Similarly, I have equated x plus k is equal to 0. Now x equal to minus k. X equal to minus k is the root of this equation. That means if I substitute x equal to minus k in this equation, I should get 0. Getting this? Now substitute it and say x square plus 5x plus 6. I'll substitute minus k here. So it will become minus k square 5 into minus k plus 6. So what am I getting here? K square minus 5k plus 6. Now again I got a quadratic equation. What should be the roots? On addition, my sum should turn out to be minus 5, and on multiplication, my sum should turn out to be 6. What are the numbers?
3, 2.
3, 2. But it will be minus 3, minus 2. Yes or no? Because my sum has to should come out to be minus 5. So my roots are minus 3 and minus 2. So my values will be what? K is equal to 3 and k is equal to 2. K is equal to 3 and k is equal to 2 are what? Roots of the given equation. Understanding what we are doing here?
Yes.
Now we have 3 also as the option and we have 2 also as the option. How will you solve it now?
Next equation. Next equation solve.
Yes, we'll solve the next equation. How we will solve the next equation? We'll substitute this k is equal to 3. If k is equal to 3, then x has to be what? Minus 3. And if x is equal, k is equal to 2, x has to be minus 2. Now we'll substitute this minus 3 in this equation. That is x square plus 8x plus 15. Substitute karo x square plus 8x plus 15 and I am substituting it as minus 3. Minus 3 square plus 8 into minus 3 plus 15. What is minus 3 the whole square? 9. And what is 8 into minus 3? Minus 24 plus 15. What is 9 plus 15? 24. 24 minus 24 is what? 0.
Yes.
So we are getting the correct answer for k is equal to 3. If you are getting the correct answer for some number, don't check the other way. It's okay. Yeah, if you have the option, then mark that option. Otherwise, if you have to check also, if you check, what will happen? See, if you check if k is equal to 2, then x has to be minus 2. We'll substitute x has to be minus 2 in the equation x square plus 8x plus 15. What will happen? Minus 2 to the whole square plus 8 into minus 2 plus 15. What is minus 2 to the whole square? 4. What is 8 into minus 2?
16.
Minus 16 plus 15. So this is not coming out to be 0.
Yes,
So
sir.
we can reject k is equal to 2 and accept k is equal to 3. Understood what we did in this question? We took x plus k is equal to 0, then we found out k x equal to minus k. Using that, we find out the value of k. Getting this? This is a very, it's not so complicated also. If you get the repetition of this, at least solve them. And you got the repetition of this in 2022. So this is a very recent question paper and it has very high chance that it will come back again. Now copy it fast, we can move forward. Let's move on to the next one. All we are solving is very different kind of sums. So I hope you are getting it. Last one, I think. Okay, solve this one. Solve this one. What is the HCF? HCF is common numbers. How will you find it? I'll give you a one very small hint. First, try to solve your quadratic equation. What is your quadratic equation here? Your quadratic equation is x square minus 5x plus 6. Try to solve this quadratic equation first and find the roots. What are the roots if we solve x square minus 5x plus 6? What are the roots? What are my roots? We have done a very similar sum right now. Minus 5 and 6. On addition, we should get minus 5 and multiplication we should get 6. So my roots are minus 3 and minus 2. Minus 3 into minus 2 is 6. Minus 3 minus 2 is also 6. So my roots are x equal to 3. No, you have to change the sign. X equal to 3 and x equal to 2. Getting this?
Yes, yes.
If x equal to 3 is the root, then this implies what? X minus 3 is the factor or x minus 2 is the factor. Getting this? Now where do we have this? X minus 3 and x minus 2. Will we have it in any of the options? X minus 3 and x minus 2 as the factors. Where do we have this x minus 3 and x minus 2 as the options? We have it in the D option. Getting this? Now we have to check it for your this number also. Actually, if as we don't have any other options with similar numbers, we don't have x minus 1, we don't have x plus 2. Our factors turn out to be x minus 3 and x minus 2. We directly mark. If one of the option had only x minus 3 instead of this x plus 2, if this option had only x minus 3 and instead of this x plus 3, this option only had x minus 2, then we have to check for x equal to 3 and x equal to 2 also. How will you check this? We'll substitute it in the other equation. What is the other equation? X cube minus 19x plus 30 is equal to 0. Now I'll substitute this 3 in this equation. If I substitute 3 in this equation, it will become what? 3 cube minus 19 into 3 plus 30. What is 3 cube? What is 3 cube?
81.
3 cube is 27.
27.
3 cube is 27. 27 minus, what is 19 into 3? What is 19 3s are? 57 plus 30. 27 plus 30 is what? 57? 57 minus 57 is 0. So the number what we assumed x equal to 3 is what? Correct. Understanding this? This is how we have to solve. And then we have to check for x equal to 2 also. If I check for x equal to 2, my number will become what? X cube minus 19x plus 30. So x cube is what? 2 cube minus 19 into 2 plus 30. What is 2 cube?
8.
8.
8. 2 cube is 8. What is 19 2s are?
38.
38 and 30. What is 30 plus 8? 38. 38 minus 8 is how much? 0.
0.
Getting this, how we are solving it is, first we will find the roots using our quadratic equation, then we'll substitute them and check and see. If let us say, I'm just saying, if when we substituted x equal to 3, then this was not 0. Let us say it turned out to be something else, 5. Then we'll reject x minus 3 as a factor. Understanding? In that case, we'll accept only x minus 2 as the factor and we'll mark option B as correct option because it had x minus 2. But in this case, both of them are satisfying the given equation. So we'll take x minus 3 as well as x minus 2 as our roots. Understanding this? Okay. Hello, then we'll solve, copy this, then we'll solve on. Done? Let's solve the next question then. Next question will probably our last question of today. Yes, next question will be our last question. Solve this. This is also a little bit different from what we have solved. But this question is being repeated regularly. This we have seen it in 3 or 4 times. From 2012 question paper, if I have analyzed all those question papers, I can find this question paper at least in 3 to 4 question papers. So understand what they are doing here. Write all the steps one by one, you will reach that answer. All you have to do is write all the steps one by one. LCM of two numbers is 28 times their HCF. So I will write it LCM is equal to 28 times their HCF. Now the sum of HCF and LCM. The sum of HCF and LCM is 1740. If one of the numbers is 240, find the other. How will you solve this? I'll write my H as it is, but my LCM can be written as what? 28H. This is equal to 1740. Understanding? What is H plus H? H plus H is 29H, which is equal to 1740. Getting this? Now what will be my H? Calculated 29. How much are 174? I asked you to buy at all the tables 29 6 are. 29 ones are 29 6 is 174. So your HCF will be 60. Getting this? Your HCF is 60. Now we know the rule. Number 1 into number 2 is equal to HCF into LCM. What is my number 1? My number 1 is 240. My number 2 we don't know, but our HCF is 60 and our LCM is 28 into HCF. So 28 into 60. Getting this? I'll cancel out the zeros. So it will be 6 ones are 6, 4s are 4 ones are 4 sevens are 6 sevens are, it is 42. So your number will be 420. Understanding how we are solving this? This is a very simple sum. What we are doing here is we are finding out, we are taking all the given parts, whatever was the given. LCM was given as 28 into HCF, and some of the HCF and LCM was given. Then we found out the HCF, we substituted it in our regular relationship concept. Understood? I'll give you one very similar sum if you can solve this. First copy this down, then we can solve one more. We'll solve one very simple one. 420 is your correct option. Now take down one more question. Everything is same. I'll just write whatever has changed. This was asked in CDS 2014. All the parts of the questions are same except the numbers part. What is that numbers? The LCM of two numbers is 90 times. Instead of this 28, they have given it as 90. 90 times their HCF, and the sum of LCM and HCF. Sum of LCM and HCF was given as 1456. And one of the numbers here it is 240, but in the question the number was 160. And HCF is equal to 90, sorry, LCM is equal to 90 times their HCF. This was the different part. LCM is equal to 90 times their HCF. Getting this? First number was given as 160. Rest of the question is same. This was asked in CDS 2014. Try to solve it. How much are you getting? Same thing, guys. Again, it's same. LCM can be written as 90H plus H, which is equal to 1456. 90H plus H is what? 91H, which is equal to 1456. Now I'll cancel it out. 91 ones are. If you are getting confused as to what number you should multiply it with, here there is 1, here there is 6. So from 1 to get 6, you have to multiply it by 6. That is 6 ones are 6, 6 nines are 54. This is not possible because we are getting 546. Otherwise, we have to multiply it with 16. 16 ones are 16. 16 nines are 144 plus 1, 145. This is how you have to simplify them. So 91 ones are 91, 16s are. So your HCF turned out to be 16. Now your numbers are number 1 into number 2 is equal to HCF into LCM. Your number 1 was 160. Your number 2 is what we don't know. HCF is given as 16 and LCM can be written as 90 into 16. Getting this? 90 into 16. 16 ones are 16 ones are 0 and 0 are getting cancelled. So second number will be 16 nines. 16 nines it will be 144. Understanding what we are doing here?
Sure.
And then we had a very similar sum in the next year as well. We had this in 14, and next year itself, 2015 probably, we had one more thing. Very similar. Can you solve that at least? If you have copied this down, we'll move further. LCM of two numbers is 12 times their HCF. Now instead of giving it as 28, now they are giving it as 12. And the LCM and HCF is equal to sum of LCM and HCF is 403. One of the numbers is given as 93. Find the other. Solve at least this. This is also same sum. I'm trying to maximize your number of marks by using the questions which are getting repeated. We are solving those kind of sums, and I've solved all the type of various sums. So with this, we'll end this chapter. We'll not start the new topic today. Probably we'll start from Monday. We'll start the new topic from Monday. This is it. So take care. Break after solving this. Take care.
I'm gonna
No, then. 1. 31 is a number. Sir, 124.
120? So 124 is the correct option. 124 is correct. Here also we have to do the same thing. LCM can be written as 12 into HCF plus HCF, which is equal to 403. Now 12 into HCF plus HCF is given as 13 into HCF, which is equal to 403. 13 ones are 13 threes are 39. 1 is the remainder. It will become 30. So 31. So HCF is given by 30. If HCF is given by 31, now your multiplication is number 1 into number 2 is equal to LCM into HCF. Your number 1 is given as 93. We don't know about your number 2, but LCM can be written as 12 into H, where H is 30. 12 into 31 into 30. 31 ones are 31 threes are 3 ones are 3 fours. So your answer is 31 fours are. What is 31 fours are? 124. Getting this? Very easy sums. This was repeated in 2014. Again, it was repeated in 2015. Again, now it is being repeated in 2020. So probably it will again be repeated. So try to solve it. So this completes whatever was supposed to be discussed today. I thought this would have taken 3 sessions, but you guys have improved a little bit compared to your last classes. So we did reach there a little bit earlier. Well, then that's it. That's it from today's class. We'll continue in the next class with a new chapter. Whatever chapter we wish for, we'll try to do it. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.